Good morning, students. Today's date is 28th of December. I'm going to teach you biology. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you know the answer, please raise your hand and answer in complete statement. What is the opposite of agree? Yes, the opposite of agree is disagree. How do you disagree with something? Yes, we disagree with something by saying no. How will you say no without speaking? We will say no without speaking by shaking our head. Shaking of head is an example of what? Yes, shaking of head is an example of body movement. What do you understand by body movement? Okay. How many bones are there in a body? There are 206 bones in our body. What is a bone? Press your fingers against the top of your head, nose, chin, and hands. Do you get a feel of something hard pressing against your fingers? The hard structures are bones. Repeat this activity on other parts of your body. So many bones. Bones cannot be bent. So, how do we bend our elbow? It is not one long bone from the upper arm to our wrist. It is different bones joined together at elbow. We can bend or move only our body at those points. How do you move our wrist? We move our wrist in circular direction. What is a joint? Place a scale lengthwise on your arm so that your elbow is in the center. Now try to bend your elbows. Are you able to do it? No. Did you notice that we are able to bend or rotate our body in places where two parts of a body seemed to be joined together, like elbow, shoulder, or neck? These places are called joints. There are different types of joints in our body to help carry out different movements or activities. State an example of a joint. Yes, elbow is an example of a joint. Explain pivotal joint. The joint where our neck joins the head is a pivotal joint. It allows us to bend our head forward and backward. Turn the head to our right or to our left. It is a pivotal joint. A cylindrical bone rotates in the form of a ring. Give an example of pivot joint. An example of pivot joint is the joint between our neck and shoulder. What is a fixed joint? When you open your mouth wide, you can move your lower jaw away from your head. Try to move your upper jaw. Are you able to do it? No. There is a joint between your upper jaw and the rest of the head, which is a fixed joint. The bones cannot move at these joints. These are called fixed joints. All the bones in our body also form a framework to give shape to our body. This is known as skeleton. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you know the answer, please raise your hand and answer in complete statement. What are bones? Bones are hard structures that cannot be bent. Name two types of joints. Pivotal joint and fixed joint are two types of joints. Give one example of pivotal joint. Joint where our neck meets the shoulder is an example of pivotal joint. Give one example of fixed joint. Upper jaw is an example of fixed joint. What is the framework of bones in a body called? The framework of bones in a body is called skeleton. Yes. Match the following. Bones. Yes. Hard structures. Joint. Yes. Elbow. Types of joints. Pivotal joint. Yes. Upper jaw. Yes. Fixed joint. Skeleton. Yes. Framework of our body. Okay, students, note down the today's homework. You have to write what is a fixed joint. Okay? Okay. That's it for today. Thank you, class.